Hi everyone. G'day, g'day. Welcome. Happy Sunday afternoon. Just going to get my computer running, doing its thing. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. I think we are sorted. Excuse me. Okay, so where we left off was, hi Debbie, hi Sandy. I'm just going to quickly fill in for what I was doing the other day. We were just evening off these to 4.5 inches. And I'm just making sure I've got the 1/2 inch line. So I'm just going to do a couple more so I can do the next part of this. While we're waiting, hi everyone, Yvonne, Debbie, Kathleen, shared. Oh, thanks Debbie. Appreciate the support. I love that you guys support me all the time. It's just constantly there and I just love it. It just makes it all that hard work that we do just so worthwhile. 4.5, 4.5, and just make sure I've got that in the right spot. And I'm just going to take that down. Yeah, I haven't taken the plastic off this one. This is a 6.5 inch one, and I keep wondering what this little bit of plastic is. So, okay, so that's that way. I need to do this. So this way, and put my line on there, and make sure I've got that at the heart thing. Hi everyone, have 7 more to see now, squaring or pressing. Yep. I'm in Ugg boots and winter gear today. I am in my mockies. We love you as well, Michelle. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate the wonderful support you guys give me all the time. So I'm just doing a couple of these just so I can get to the next level. I haven't had much of a chance. And I've got them all here. They're all in a chain, so I'm behind, which doesn't surprise me considering the amount of work I have in the backlogs. So anywho, I have a lovely friend of mine, Sandra, who does a lot of work with packing and everything, helping me out. And it's making a big difference. Good afternoon, Pat. Hi, Denise. Ladies in post. Yes, I'm a dress. Yes, it's a bit like that, isn't it? So 4.5. Just take off the little bits on the end. I think that's pretty good. So that's that one. I'm going to show you the next step, but I'm not going to use what I've squared off because I want to do them all in different colours. I don't want them all to be the same colour. So I want each of what I'm going to do a little bit different. So the next step is really, really easy. You've done the hard yard. This is the next step is easy, and it's going to be quick for you. Considering what you've just done, it's going to be very quick. So you'll get that done in no time. Okay, so what you need is at least 8. That's 1, 2, 3. And I might grab some of the colours. I don't want to, I'm not using even colours, like I'm not having 2 of one and whatever. I'm just sort of doing random. I don't really want evens. So if that sort of makes sense, because I think that that'll just make it too anally retentive for me. And if you want to do even colours, you can, but you won't know yet. About 19, I'd say, but feel like about 9. Yeah, oh look, it's definitely cold here. Definitely. Scarf on. My hands are freezing. I might just grab this one as well. One of these. And that way I can have a bit of a play with some colour. Yeah, it's really cold. The sun's out, but it's just icy. Okay, so I'm going to quickly press those. So if you're not up to this part, it's okay. Don't stress. You've got a week to do this. It's fine. This will just reiterate what we did the other day, and even though this will be the third time I've reiterated it, it's okay. Come on, bit of saliva. There we go. Come on, you can do it. There we go. And yeah, so if you didn't get to see the other day, you'll see it again here. Not that I'm going through much of it, but I'm just giving you a quick breakdown. 28 in Cairns. Oh my God, yes, but you have cyclones or hurricanes or whatever you want to call them, cyclones. Yeah, we don't have those. So you have, yeah, they freaked me out. When I was over in WA for those 12, well, just over 12 months, cyclones, oh God. They get so used to them. It's just like, yeah, whatever, it's just not cyclone. You can tell I'm from the south because I'm like, no, I don't want to be picked up and taken away like, you know, Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. So that's those. I want this colour as well. Okay, get that started. Shh, we were saying it was cold yesterday. I know. It was chilly. Well, see, you've all been following Fleur and you're all having fun with Fleur. I hope that's all good and you're enjoying yourselves with Fleur. It's nice to see support in other businesses. And she's pretty much taken off on her own now, so I don't have to do any lives with her anymore. She tends to do them herself, which is lovely. So Adele and I can concentrate on us, and Fleur's got it all under control. She's doing very well. It's good to see. Love it when we succeed, these little businesses. I've never been to Cairns. Most cyclones don't come in ashore, thank goodness. Yeah, I know. I have never been to Cairns. Might have to move there for the winter. Yeah, I was thinking that today and yesterday. I was thinking, geez, I tell you what, it's bleeding freezing. I know that when I can, I'm thinking it wouldn't be bad to actually have, you know, one half the year up north and the other half down here. I tell you, it would have to be in a block of land like this though, otherwise I wouldn't cope. I couldn't live in town. Too many neighbours. So, but I'd love that. That'd be awesome. That'd be amazeballs. Imagine the trouble me and Adele would get up to if we did that. Oh, God. Fleur is like you when she opens the boxes, so excited. Okay. That's good to see, Stella. Yeah, I get pretty excited. Okay, so what have we got here? I think I've got those 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I might do another colour. Chuck that one in there, hey? Let's do one of these. Yes, so I haven't been able to see a lot of what she's doing. It's been too busy, but every now and then I see it come up and I get to say, sort of pop my head in for about 2 seconds and then I'm gone again, unfortunately. Sometimes I say hello and sometimes I don't. I go to Cairns a couple times a year. My daughter lives there. Nice. Yes. Yes. Maybe not Cairns. It might be a little bit high up. Let's see. Even New South is pretty warm most of the time in the northern part of New South. Alright, so that's those. Okay, so I'll quickly round them off or square them up, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so it goes that way. Go to 4.5. Make sure it's on the line. And it is. Come on, be good to me. 4.5. Right there. And that's about right, almost right. I'll be able to square it off a little bit on the other side. That one there. A little bit off there. Might just. I reckon she moved. Oh no. Might have. It's alright, I'll be able to tweak that. Tweaking is good. We love to tweak. Yeah, just come off the corner. Oops, days. What else has been happening, ladies? Very cold in winter and very hot in summer in Tamworth. Yes, that's true. Couldn't be colder than here, I'm here to tell you. Just reckon. Ballarat would have to be one of the coldest places in Australia, I reckon. It's just icy cold. Yeah, and because I haven't opened this up, I should just open it up. It hasn't got the grip things because they're inside the plastic. So just saying. Just making my life really difficult. But anyway. Wood. Oh yes, Foster. Yeah, Foster is cold. I'm stopping at Foster on the way up. I think it's Foster when I go to Tammyworth. That's that one. How many have we got? 1, 2. Oh, we're nearly there. 3, 4 plus this one. Easy posy. All right. So I made these masks about 100 years ago, so everyone's getting a mask thrown in their thing because I'm not selling them anymore and they're just sitting here. So rather than throw them out, I thought I'll just pass them off. So if you don't want them, just hand them to someone else. But I suppose it's better than throwing them out. And yeah, so you'll get one of those in your pack. Most of you will. I don't know if all the packs will have them in, but until I run out of them at least. I'm just seeing some notifications just come up. Hang on. I normally spend winter in Queensland. Your nan lived in Geelong and always argued that Canberra was the cold. Well, I don't think Geelong's that cold. I grew up in Geelong, sort of a lot of that area, and I don't think Geelong's cold. Because you're right on the water, you know, so a little bit of a lump there. It's a coastal town, so you don't really get cold. So yeah, so what else has been happening? What else have you been doing on your Sunday? Gosh, you had so many orders to do the other day. It's amazing. Not yeah, you didn't either. Yeah, no, look, honestly, we're still doing them. It's still happening. The orders, it's crazy, but the young girls just can't do it as well as you know, Mary or myself or Dottie used to. They just don't have the same. I don't know. I thought I'd done myself an injury then. They just don't have, I don't know, that sort of automated thing that us older generations have. I babysit them a lot, so I've got a friend of mine who is happy to help out, which is lovely. And she's come in today on a Sunday, so that tomorrow I can you'll get invoices today and tonight. Hi Judy, quite day working on your EPP, Starbest, nice. Applique, not a lot today, just housework. Yucky. Yeah, so she's in there right now writing up those orders, and her job as normal is to work in like Coles or whatever, packing online orders. So perfect for her because everything is already done. All she has to do is write them up and give them to me so I can invoice them. And that's exactly what she's doing. But the young girls are a bit different. You know, it's generational and makes it really hard for me. Okay. So I've got those going. Now, what we're going to do, I'm just going to move these out of the way. Those. You need, for this block, you need, having a swap meet here this weekend, so lots of people in town. Nice. Right. Now, so what I want you to do, that's the next one, is have 4 by 4.5 inch squares. In my sewing room, EPP. Oh, nice. Block 4 of Smitten. Lovely. Look forward to seeing that, Melissa. 4 4.5 inch squares. Then you need 1 8.5 inch square in your other colour, the white or black or whatever you're using. Okay. So I'll just that there, then I need that and that and that and that. Need the cutting thingy over here, and we're going to set it up. Actually, I might take that out of the way too. There we go. Okay, so I want you to get your larger square, put it in the centre, and your 4 smaller ones on the point of each one of these corners of the big one. If that makes sense, just like that. Okay, so you can see, looks like I don't know, looks like a checkerboard, but not. So then I've got, and like I said, I've just picked up a lot of 8. There's 3 of one colour, and then the others. Then placing these just like this. That one that way. Today's. I might go that way. No, one way. That way. And get this one. And it can go that way. And this one here. That one there. Then we've got that one there. And I've got more than I needed. And that one there. I must have done more than I thought I did. Okay. Now, if you want to, and you want all, you know, you want the darker ones all there, or, you know, you want these 4 to be, I don't know. So it's all up to you. If you don't want the darker ones there, swap it out and use your lighter. You might find the darker ones at this point might be a little bit too out there, but this gives you, I don't know the name of this block, I've got no idea. I don't know, we'll just call it whatever. So that is your first layout. Heidi, hi Shell, how you going? So to do this one, and I didn't bring my glasses down because I'm silly, what you need to do, and at the moment it's pretty good because we don't have to really worry about points so much, is take that one, turn it over, and you'll see it'll sit nicely in there, and that's nice and neat. It's your pin. Just place that there like that, so you know that goes there. This one like that. And you can turn it over if you want to, but that's the side I'm going to sew on, that side. So that one there. Okay, that one there. These two, the points will need to sit, so I'll come back to that in a minute. Sit that there and that one there, and this one here. Put your head, and we're going to sew that side together. So pin this one. I'm going to turn that over. That plastic, and we're going to sew that side together. I'm just going to turn it over, and that's the side we're sewing. Right, so that's it there. So these two, I'm going to pop at the machine, and these two at the machine. That's nice and simple. These ones here, this is the side we're sewing. So this side, a little bit, oh, like an, oh yeah, true. Yeah, it is like an Ohio star. Yeah, it won't stay like this though. Then with these, okay, we're going to look at and the beauty of these is you can literally look down the top of them. I don't know if you can see that from there, but you can look down the top and see that they're lined up. You put your pin through one, right on that seam, yeah. Hey, out in the paddock having a sneaky look, Claire. And then the next one, you want to pin through there, just like that. All right, so you just got them pinned with one pin. Then get a second pin. Don't actually, because if you now do this, you're literally going to shift it. So just have it going straight through like that, so it goes straight through. Just make sure it is, yep. And then get another pin and just pin alongside that, and that should hold it in its spot. Okay, and then you will do the same for this one. You want to line up those there, come through one, hang on, there you are, through one, right on the seam, and then through the second one. I'm hoping you're able to see all this, and go straight through. So you've got that going there, down, and then that there, making sure those corners still line up. they don't, you need to take it out and do it again. And the side I'm going to sew on is this white side. So I'm just going to grab that pin and just place it there. And there we go. So that's the sides I'm going to sew on. So hang pin method. Oh, is that what it's called? Missed the beginning. That's okay, Julianne. Still away, Michelle. This will be on YouTube too. Yes, Heather, it definitely will. Is that what they call it? I don't know. That's how I've sort of learnt it. So I'm just going to move the camera around to here. Hopefully you don't lose me. There we go. And you've got the machine. Okay. All right. Alrighty, so bit of coffee. Must have coffee. Hopefully I've got thread in the bobbin. I haven't checked for a while. Now, these ones here don't have a Fruit Loops. Just tested the electric fence. Oh, it's working. Oh dear. What on earth would make you do that? Just make sure that they start at the top together. There. And I'm going to place it on the edge of this foot. Get your 1/4 inch foot, use that. Place that down. Oops, the days, move over. There we go. And take that out. And get my pins. Open it up. I'm just holding here. And I'm just going to go slow over there. Once I get to the end here, I'm not pinning along here. It tends to stretch a bit, so I don't want to pin there. I just want to... Hang on, someone's just coming in. I'm live, love.
Yeah, do you have a book that I can borrow that has like lined paper?
Sandra's got some lined paper.
Like an actual paper?
Be up in that one of those cupboards there. And just down here. Okay, so we just sew there. And I'm going to do the chain piecing. Hi Louise, how you going? Then get the next one. Actually going to start at that end because I want that point to be at that end. So get it right. Nice. Yes. And just using my foot as a guide. So that's the side I'm sewing on. And if you notice, I put the side I'm sewing on towards the machine. I don't know if you noticed that. Swapped the sheep into a new paddock. Didn't think it was working properly. Wrong. Okay, how's your arms? Did you touch it with your hand? You'll give yourself a heart attack if you're not careful. At least it's not a cattle one. The cattle ones are like, bang, you know you're alive. Okay, just make sure once you've got that needle under there that you've got your sides lined up. There's a bit of thread. Just make sure they're lined up and feed them through. Okay, this one. Hang pin method. Oh, it's interesting. I've never known what it was called. There you go. I didn't know it had a name. And through the next one. Okay. That didn't last long today. Bugger. Number 1 for the day. Oh, you logged yourself out again. Alright, so this one here, because it's the point there, I want to start on there. Oh, Mr. Crackerjack. Do you know he did all those, that 80 of those things all on his own, and he did them, and I didn't even, look, it took me 15 minutes, right? Kid you not. I just want to get up my needle in that corner, in that seam point. It took 15 minutes to go one way, zip, 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 and then 15 minutes to go the other. How amazeballs was that? And that's just because it just goes. Because once you get going, you're like, woohoo! All right, so here we go. I get it under there, just, oops days, just to where the needle is in that seam. Take my pin out, line up the side of the fabric with each other. I'm not stretching, it's just literally just holding my fingers there. I'm not pulling or anything like that. I'm just guiding it, and that is it. Okay, so then we're going to trim these off, and I might move my, I'll grab my bits and pieces. So they're the last two, they're the first two. Oops a days, smack my knee. And I'll grab my mat. 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need that as well. And my iron. Back of the hand, arm a bit, yeah, I bet it would be. Yeah, you'll give yourself heart failure. That's silly. Okay, all right, next step, we need to just press these out. Oops a days, I've got to plug that in. Hang on, I thought it was. Otherwise it'll cut me out. There we go. Alrighty, okay. So I'll just pop that over here for a minute. And these 4 and those 2 there. Okay. Perfect. There's my 1/4 inch. Can you see that? Nice. Hi, Debbie, Debbie, Debbie. How are you? All right, so, yeah, finger in there. Open that out. Give that another little tweak. Now, don't worry about this. This here, I'm going to trim him. Make it even. Obviously, I haven't trimmed that bit there properly because the rest of it is sitting beautifully. And that one, and I've done the same on that one. So this one here, you want to make sure that one up there, you're opening it out again. And give that a bit of a... I'm still not using any steam. It's a dry iron. Turn her over. Nice, look at that. I have points. All right, I'm just going to sit them there. So if you can't remember where you put them, take a photo. Just saying. All right, so that one there. Yeah, because I'm using a 6.5 inch ruler, I might not have trimmed it back properly. So I'm just going to pretend that that didn't happen. So, all right, and teenage son knew it was working but thought it was hilarious to take advantage of mum sneaking a peek alive. Oh dear. All right, so then there's another point, so it's nice. And here, turn that over. And this is what we want to see. We want to see those 1/4 inch from the top there. You want to make sure that you've pressed that out nicely. So the beauty of this, in a minute, you're going to see, is you're going to see, because we're folding it open, you're going to see where that seam is. Whoops, it is. Right. So there, so nice. Now these little darlings, all right. Get a load of those babies, hey? How cool is that? That makes me look clever. Alrighty, I know, I'm a weirdo, I get it. Alright, so I'm just giving it a light press, no heavy ironing. I'm holding it up a little bit, not letting it fall heavy or pushing down or anything. Nice, different, unusual. Look! How nice. Then we can go over here and do this one, because that's got nice points too. And I'll show you on this one, because you'll see it really easily. These ones you can see it really easy. I felt the same. Oh, look. They do look good, don't they? It's like, whew, how pretty. All right. There. A little bit more. Really press down that part up there. Yeah, so that you can, because that's where the bulk's going to be up here. But guess what? Guess what we've created? That there is exactly, bang, the point of that triangle. How cool is that? Can you see that? So now, when we're sewing anything together, like bang, we can see where our needle needs to go, can't we? Yes? All agree? So, I know with throw nummies. So this one here, that one can go there, that can go. Oh, no, these ones are from the side. I think I had it. No, I don't. It doesn't matter. All right. So what we're going to do first is this one. All right. So we're going to sew that to that. Beauty. Don't need to match up anything because it is all a bit of a twink. How cool is that, hey? So the only thing we need to do with this is just put a pin on the side we're going to sew there. And I mean, if you want to put another pin down there, you can. You can clip it with little clips or whatever, but I think one's enough because it just shows me where I've got to go. Make sure that that white is pointing inwards, okay? So we don't want it that away. Just saying. Alrighty, that's pretty cool, isn't it, Pat? Hey, how clever are we? So that can go there, like that. Give it a little bit of a chicken scratch. That's where we're gonna sew from that side. That will be getting sewed together. So pop him over here, and these ones. So what we got here, and again, you want the triangle pointing in the down position, yeah? You want that square. Well, they can't go together, that's redonkulous. And that one there. There, like that. Michelle, get your shit together. Can't go there either. Oh, Michelle. There it is. All right, that one there. God damn, it's like a jigsaw puzzle. There we go. All right, so they're got to be like legs and arms, like he's doing the woohoo. I'm yet to convince mine will turn out quite as professional. Oh yes, Claire, it will. Of course it will. I'm very unprofessional, and I still get mine looking nice. All right, so I am so tempted not to touch that. I'm really tempted not to. I'm just going to have a quick squeeze here. That's 4.5 there. You know, it is a hair on a bee. I'm just going to have a look there. So that says 4.5. That is, look, the white is just under 4.5, so I'm trusting the other one, and I'm going to tweak as I come across. It'll be a small seam, so I'm going to leave it. All right, that one there, because I would rather tweak the seam than have it look silly. Again, we know that we need to put this pin thing in here. Bam. And straight down. And make sure she comes out the other side in the right spot. Right there. And we're going to sew this edge. Oops, I'll put it over here a bit closer. Hang on. What size will our quilt turn out to be? I can't tell you, because if I told you, I'd have to have it healed. It's going to be like a throw, like a large throw. So this one here. Okay. Now, that one there. Trust me, mine won't all end up like this, because I'll do the rush thing like I do. So that through there, that there. Make sure we go through that seam. There it is. That is sitting nice there. That is, not that edge, this edge is the one that I am sewing. Oops, it is. I'm going to put it close to there. Might go a bit closer, I think. There we go. We all have faults, Pat. Trust me, I don't normally get points that well. All right, so let's just move that away for a sec. Oops, days, I just pressed buttons. Move these over here. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm going to turn it so I can start with this at the right end. I don't want to finish on that. I want to start on that. And it looks like, yep, okay. Make sure that that is still sitting where it should be. Yes, it is. And come on, darling, you can do it. There we go. Get that pin out of there. Just have to add more rows, Pat. That's right, Pat. If you need it bigger, we can add more. All right, so then I've just lined up that side one. I've got myself too close to the machine, but anyway, we'll keep going. And off we go. Get to the next one. Line her up. Get that needle in that seam. One more. Thank you. And line up that side of the fabric. And down we go. All right. Then we do the same here. And remember our little sneaky point? That's going to make sure that we do like right in the right spot. Take that out. And I'm just supporting it. What? And she's in. Shabam. So just make sure your sides are still lined up. And I'm going to turn this one around and sew this side. I have to make all mine queen size. Now, as they all have... Oh, okay. Listen to how quiet that jack is. I know, Stella. Jealous. All right, get her in underneath there. Come on, baby. All right. Make sure that the sides are lined up. Okay. Get over there a little bit, you. And just remember, we're working with a bias, so don't go stretching and pulling and shoving. We can tweak a little, but no shoving. All right, less shoving, more tweaking. All right, so if you could see, you'd be like, oh my God, she got that needle right in that spot. You can see it's a little bit up there. Just support it with your finger as it comes down. No pulling, just support. It's a nice, pat it nicely, be gentle with it. I got that done. All right, so let's go back to the iron. My machine is just, hang on, my machine. My computer has just decided that it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. Let's trim these apart like that and like that. And we've got 3 pieces. Grab this back. That's the other thing I love about this is we've got this table, so I can actually work right next to myself and wheel this little baby anywhere I like. Again, we're going to open this seam because when we need to know where that point is, we're gonna know. Okay, open that up. Nice press there. Turn her over. Look at that! Nice. Okay, and that one there. And this one. So this block will end up being roughly around about the 16-inch mark, okay? So give that a nice press. And like I say, don't go like pulling and stretching. All right, so I was just laughing at Stella. All right, so there we go. There's another one. And then we're going to turn this baby over. Do it this way. And we're going to grab that, push that out. Just give it a bit of a finger press before we start, just because it's so thick there. I got to walk out to laundry to press my things and back to lounge to sew. Oh no, how annoying. You need just a little table next to you, you know, one of those TV dinner ones or something. All right, so I'm going to turn that back over. OMG, can I just say, check out that point. Just check it out, okay? Just take a long, hard look at that point. Just saying. I'd never get points like that. My points are always up the shoulder. I normally have pointless quilts because I do the rush thing. But because I'm taking my time showing you, I'm getting lovely points. It's good to get up. Well, it is true. That is true, Gidget. Yeah, 100% true on that. It is good to get up and back all the time and not sit in one spot. Although, I do like being able to scoot over and just do it here. I know. And look at that one. I'll tell you what, that is one thread off perfect. I'd be happy with that. Alrighty. There she is. Now this one goes down here. Theoretically, this should all fit. Everything's great in theory, isn't it? And that one go, no, that's got to go that way. All right. Okie dokie. Now, okay, Miss Smutty Pants. Especially while live. Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, so let's do one side at a time. We're going to turn this one over. I'll pop this one aside. And I'm going to turn it this way. And we only have to line up 2 spots. So we need, oops-a-days, smarty go in a bum, I used to say when I was younger. A little bit smarty. And I'm trusting my blue one because it looks like I've cut that one a fraction small. So we need to allow for that, okay? So on mine, not on yours. So I'm going to have 1/8 of a seam there, not a 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to make sure that that's lined up nicely. And when I sew, I'll double check as I'm sewing, make sure. I'm going to sew from the side so I can see what I'm doing and lining that up there. I'm going to put an extra one in there just to hold that. Again, we have just had Jehovah's Witness ringing, wanting to send me mail. They have listened when you say, I think they never, no, they don't listen. So that there tells me that's my 1/4 inch mark. Want that needle to hit right in that spot. Okay, so you don't have to put your pin in there. So I was just doing that for unnecessarily. You want your needle of your machine to sit right in there. This one here, we're going to do the same thing. I've got a bit of a tweak to do here, so that's okay. I'm okay with tweaking. You can see by looking up that way that they are sitting next to each other, nicely nestled. So we're going to, and remembering that one is correct, and lining that up. Make sure I've got them through both. No, it's not. So one, and that one there. Got them lined up now. Get a pin and oopsie-days. Come from the side, and I got that in. All right. So let's put this. Let's sew this one down. I don't get them out here very often. I've had them come once, but very rare. Very, very rare. I think we're too far out. They're probably worried they're going to get bloody slaughtered or something. All right, so let's just get this machine there. Take that pin out. Got the needle on it. I'm watching the side of my fabric, making sure I'm not going too far out, thinking I need, extra room. Get to that next one, take that out, and let's go across here. And I'm aiming for that little point there. Please be good to your mother. There we go. Oh, nice. And we're just gonna tick, 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 tick. Just along nicely. So yeah, so I'd rather have a few indiscretions in the seam than I would have my points all over the shite, Shite, I said. Shop. All right, let's go down here. And that cuts off. To my place, I told if they didn't leave, I'd let my dog out and see if I have one interesting one. Yeah, I'll let Princess out. Princess. Oh, gee. Okay, so let's open this and let's give her a press. And I'm going to just come into those seam areas. That's funny. Let the cat out on you. So there, that one there, and I'm just going to put some pressure behind that one. Bring out my iron. That's very funny, Pat. I'll let my dog out on you. Okay, so really those heavy areas, you want to make sure that you really press down. Nice and firm. Turn her over. Oh, check out my point. That, well, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. How nice are my points? I know, it's a snorting one. All right, next one is this one. So I'm going to turn it around. I use a pastry roller to open my seams. Works an absolute treat when I can. Oh, okay, really? I've never when you can't press. Yeah, I've never thought of doing that. I suppose it's similar to that little roller thing we had a while back. Nice snort, I know. So that is my 1/4 inch there. I'm going to line up those two babies. And there, and there, Hubby wanted to call our Rottweiler Fluffy. He thought of it. That's funny. Oh, dear. Yeah, who knows? Your Rottweiler could be... Do you open all the seams? I am on this one, yep. Okay. All right, there we go. And we're going to now sew down there. Take that away. I can see Sandra and Candy wanting to come in. Oh, there she is at the door. Bang, 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 bang. Okay, so I'm just making sure that's all lined up nicely. And one more. There we go. One's in that seam. Ooh, I could have lost a point. Alright, so I'm just going to pick that up and just manoeuvre her. Just get that in there. Manoeuvre that over. Okay, might have got a little bit wobbly up there, but that's okay. How many 8x8 little white squares do you say to cut? I cut 4 for this. So I just want you to do the 1 square for now. Don't go manic and do 6,000. Okay? You only have to do this. Nice and simple. Yes. Then I want you to do... find a dark fabric. I'll show you in a minute. Well, not a dark fabric, but another corresponding fabric to what we've got. We're going to do some more half square triangles. So I'll just press those. I'm just waiting. I'll keep looking up to see if Sandra's coming. Yes, so, oh yeah, a little bit of a loss there on the point, but a blind man would love to see that, I'm reckoning. I did lose one tiny seam, like one bit of his nose, and I missed one there. I might have to undo that one. That's freaking me out. I'm gonna have to undo that. I can't cope with that. Look, I can't cope with that. They're not joined. I'm gonna have to undo that. It must have moved on me. Let's get the ripper out. Hang on, where's my ripper? I'm gonna have to undo that. I might do it off screen. All right, so that is your next one. That's what we're doing. Yeah, I suppose it's an Ohio star. Now, what I will get you to do is just make this baby. Don't do that. See that? I didn't line it up properly. I moved. So, yeah, once you've done that, and that means I'll get another go at that point. It is a must in any quilt. I know, Stella. I've got to... Look, I'll show you. Hang on. Where is it? No, not this one. Hang on. Yeah, all right, you ready? So I'll go from this end. Is this the end I finished on? No, okay. I would have to undo it. It would do more, yeah, this one I'm going to undo. So I'm just going to get my little doodah, get it started, and be very, very careful. All right, because you've got open seam. I might actually just close that for a bit, just so I can get it going. And you've got bias. You're on the bias, all right? How cool is this tool? If you don't have one of these tools, you don't know what you're missing out on. And I'm not even pulling on anything. I'm not putting any pressure on it. Nothing. Nothing. Now, I did that just so I have to do this. Easy to undo that. Yeah. What'll happen is later on when I'm trying to do a stitch in the ditch, my ditch will go zigzag because my seam's zigzag. Do you know what I mean? So that'll send me balmy. And I can tell you that happens because I'm doing a quilt at the moment that is not mine, but anyway, it's a quilt. And it is like, there are no points. It's a lovely quilt, but very hard to quilt. So this is where I did my knot off, my locking stitch. So careful not to cut your fabric there. Debbie, they're 38. These fellas, the quick ripper. Yeah. So while I am doing this, I'm going to just press that back down and oops a days, pressed a crease in it. Don't press a crease in it, that was silly. Yeah, they're a bloody good thing to have. Oh, I thought I just had a nervous breakdown. It's just a bit of thread. I thought I'd actually cut it, but I didn't. All right, so that back to flat. This one, try again, second time. See, it's just good to see that, you know, I'm not the only one who does mistakes. Well, you're not the only one that does mistakes. I do them too. I do a lot of them. Very imperfect. I like being imperfect, not impersonal, imperfect. All right, let's turn it back over. Try again. Seam 2.0. Right. Now, should be like a jigsaw. Let me have a good word with you. Flip and stitch. All right, let me try this again. I think it's because I pinned that center one before I should have. That one there, like that. All right. And I know where my 1/4 inch is now because my stitch seam, the mark where the seam was stitched is there. All right. Can you get a walking or dual feed foot for Jack? No, love, this, or not this one, but yeah, you can get Jacks with the dual, like the walking foot Jack. I'm not sure which model it is. This one here has what they call a needle feed. So it's actually got like a dual feed. So it feeds from the actual feed dogs, and the needle steps forward and walks with it. So it has one of the most neatest even stitches that you could possibly imagine, because it's got both parts of the machine are pulling forward at the same time, like stepping forward, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I think I make sense. Sometimes I think, oh, I can take that out. Yeah, so, all right. Okay, that's better. Okay, I must have had that on a bit of an angle. Silly woman's. Silly woman's. There we go. Can I buy one, please? Just add to my next order. Debbie, yeah, sure, love. Because I've already stitched this and now unpicked, I'm going to actually put a couple of extra pins in just for a bit of moral support. Because it's a bias, I really don't want to upset her. So it works like a walking foot automatically. Yes, yeah, yep. But better, because it's a walking foot does that, it picks up and moves, but the needle with a walking foot, then your machine needle doesn't move forward, but this one does. It literally steps forward the length you put it at, like it steps forward that, as well as the feed dogs. So it's not like the needle is just going up and down. It goes up, steps forward, and then down. So it's up, down, like that. Which is pretty damn cool, I reckon. All right, let's try that. Why does that always makes me nervous, that one? No, that's not right. Try again. There. That's better. Try again, Michelle. Yeah. So yeah, so that's that. Just have a bit of a check. Yes, that's looking good. Bit of moral support there. Yeah, I know, Stella. They're amazing. So it means that my stitches are, every time I stitch, regardless of what's going on, they are as even as can be. Which is perfect for what you want to do. Like when you're doing this sort of sewing, you want them to be even, don't you? You know, you don't want them to be all over the show. So now I should only have to just follow the line. What's going on there? If you run out of bobbin, oh, you have to. All right. The other beauty thing about this is she has, there's actually a left foot there, and that there. It has up here an automatic bobbin filler. So you just put your bobbin on, empty one, and it fills up automatically. How cool is that? Oh, which me likey. Oh. Is that the right way? Mm-hmm. It'll soon tell me when I've got it in the wrong way, because it'll go crunch, 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 carry on. So I think it's the right way, that way was the right way. Yeah, that feels better. Whoops, the daisy. Now I'm dropping things. Try again. No, that's perfect. Alright, so a little bit of and the beauty of these machines is that, well, this machine, I don't know about the other machines, but this machine absolutely loves Razan. Any of the, and it's I haven't tried many other threads yet, but I'm pretty sure it's not meant to be an issue with it. Just make sure I get that thread from there. Bring it down a little. And it's a side needle threading too, so it's not even from, you know, you don't have to go to the front, so it's very easy to thread. It's really good. So I'm doing right now is just, I've put the empty bobbin up the top, and I'm going to, I've just worn the thread on, I've put the little doodah there, and you won't be able to see it, but you'll hear it in the background maybe, might make a little noise, and it will, there we go. There we go. And it will literally just fill that bobbin while I'm sewing. Oh, is it carrying on? No? Beauty. Remove that. So I came a little bit close last time, so I'm just gonna, I need to come up one little stitch. Let's see how that went. have been okay. I might have just, oops days, I might have come a little bit far in, but we will see. Oh, that's better. Okay, your legs out of the way. Bring this baby over here. Turn her over. There we go. Nice. Are you going to do some free motion quilting in your white centre square? I will, yeah, eventually. Yeah. Definitely would do that. I would do, I would actually probably think that that's from that thing. Ah, that's what happened. Got caught underneath. I wonder what that noise was. Did make a bit of a chunk, didn't it? I would think that using a what they call them, template or ruler would be a good way to go. Might be a good one to do with you guys when we get around to it. Oh, it had a bit of fluff in it. That's why I cracked it before. All right, so normally there's a good reason. Must listen to machine. Alright. Rightio then. Let's see how I went this time. Second time's a charm. Oh, nice then. Nice points that. Alrighty. Yep. There you go. Got point. We're all good. I'm lining up. I'm happy. Happiness. Right then. So that is what I'm going to get you guys to do. Exactly that. So there you go. So I'll take that out because it's putting a lump underneath it. There we go. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do one of those. So you'll need 1 8.5 inch square. Oh no, I haven't free motion quilted before. The quilt is starting to scare me. Oh no, Jenny will be fine. We'll do some ruler work. Very, very easy. Bit of cross hatch, done. Easy, nice and easy. We might we'll work on it. So 8.5 inch square by 4 1 2 3 4 4.5 inch squares, 8 of your half square triangles. Okay, pop it all together just like that, and we might get some time during the week and we might do another thing. If I don't, we will see you on Sunday here again, same time, same bat station, bat thing. Oh look, must make sure it is doing the right thing. There we go. So it will be fine. You will be fine. We will be fine. It will be fine. So Debbie, I'll pop one of these in your thing, and we will talk. Oh, actually, you can go on the next order, like you said, because I think I've already done your packaging, but that's easy. I'll pop it on the next one. So thank you for joining me again. Sorry it took a little bit longer than normal, but I'm quite happy with that. I think that's nice. I love the colours. Oh, that's before I do go. Actually want you to do, hang on. So I'm going to get another pack of these to surf, because that's the one I'm using, because that's the easiest way for me to do it. You can just cut some more. You'll understand when I do this next, or the next step, you'll understand why. Alright, so hang on, let me just move that out of the way. Alright, so you're going to do just one pack with your darker ones. So if we get time, can we make more of these, or are they blocks different? Well, we're only doing one of these, and we're going to expand on this one. If you want to make more, Jenny, you can. It's just that the quilt's not going to be all these, if that makes sense. So if you can do some of these ones, so they're like that. That would be super awesome. So get one of these, no white, or no one of these colors, no background color. So pop that aside. So get that and make up these. All right, so you got 40 in a pack, so do a whole pack, so it'll give you the 80 half square triangles. Yeah, cool. So if you haven't, or if you've already cut out for the other ones, that's fine, because you still need to do that. No worries, Jenny, that's good. Yeah, so you can do them in all different colorways. Obviously these are folded, I'm just utilizing them because they're folded, you know, but using these colors like that, so you'll have your half square triangles. They'll end up being 4.5 inches wide square, so that'll be, you know, that, yeah. All right, so this will go there, so we're just going to use that, so it'll be, you know, like that, whatever way you want them. I'm going to not be really super fussy, because I think that'll just do my head in. So I love the fact that these are in little triangles, because it means I can sort of play with them if I want to. But yeah, so does that make sense? So we're going to expand on what we've already done. I'm going to get another 40 squares, 5-inch squares, and make another 80 half-inch square triangles. Yeah? So we end up with 20. No, Jenny, no, you'll end up with 80. How big was your center white square, please? I think I missed that bit. Oh, 8.5-inch squares. So this one here, this big one here, is 8.5-inch square. All right, so let me just explain that very quickly, Jenny. I'll show you. How long was your center white square? How big? Yep, no, I've got that one. Okay, so what you're going to do, so pretend that this is, well, there's your color, right? So you're going to mark halfway up, put 2 of these together. So you'll have, say, that one and that one. You'll put them together. Oh, it's all good. We end up with 80. Yep, okay, good. Stitch on either side, cut down the middle, which is that, and you'll end up with 80. Yep, beauty. All right, so, all right, so that's your next step. So you'll do that one block and then get these ready, okay? And then we get into the next thing. You are going to need some 4.5-inch squares. Would you be able to fussy cut and put them in the square? Would you be able to fussy cut and put that in the square? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean have a square and a square? Oh, well, I mean, you can if you want to, but that's just not what I'm going to do, if that makes sense. I don't quite know exactly what you mean, Judy. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Yeah. I'm not sure. Did I get that right? Is that what you mean? So how many of the color and white do we need to do? So we're going to start with, and I'm saying it very loosely, start with 80. Think of the birds from, oh, okay, yeah, you can, if you want to do that, you know, at a later point, you can, yeah, why not? Yeah, if you want to do that, you can do it. Probably do it after, you know, once you've got that block sort of put together, you could do it then. But maybe wait until the quilt's finished so you know what you're sort of making. So yeah, so this is going to be the surf one, and I'm just going to put these together, and yeah, and we'll do the next bit. So, do you mean before you Freemason quilt, Judy? Yeah, maybe that's what she means. I might have got it all mixed about. I'm a bit vague these days. A lot. A lot vague these days. Alrighty, so thank you again for joining me. I'm sorry I nearly forgot this part of it, and appreciate your time on a Sunday. Time is precious, we all know. I'm sorry, brain knew what I was trying to say, but the hands did the other thing. That's all right. It's okay. My brain's just not picking up. It's not computing. Yeah, so thank you again for joining me. I appreciate your time. Appreciate everything about you guys. You're amazeballs. I will look forward to seeing some photos of your, what are we calling it? Ohio Star there. I've no idea because I'm not a big traditionalist quilter, sewer. I never remember the names anyway, even if I wanted to. And yeah, we will see you guys soon. I am going to do a bit of an update with this, maybe do a little bit more during the week if I can get some time. If not, it'll be next Sunday. But in Victoria, we have lots of time. Exactly. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Appreciate everything again. Had to, oh, that's okay. Heather, it will be, it'll still be here, and it'll also be up on YouTube. So I will get it up there. Thanks again, guys. Bye.